will be determined by what stage. And with that being said, let's get ready to rock and roll right into this. Let's see if they let the intros rock. And we can already see that the stage is Raggio Stadium. Probably a better stage for Raggio herself being, her own stadium with all her grandness and likeness. But we will see this battle between relatives go down in just a few seconds. I can already see the game plan from Raggio being to keep away, while we have fastest character in the game right here, dual-wield Sasuke, be able to close gaps, set up great OPs and shield pressure, and be able to open up people pretty much freely as much as she wants to. Let's see how this match gets. Alright, at the start of the match, we'll go for the offensive option. We'll get punished by Massacre, who will pick up the combo, and all we're going to see the optimized damage coming out from Massacre, but you won't be able to do much after that. Puella's vacant his space, and just the threat that is Massacre, but he's going to go right back in, and Massacre's going to go for the early burst to get that counter hit. Puella said, no, give me my combo back. I want all that damage. And he will continue to extend that combo. Puella being great, knowing what his character does, is going to set up those life fibers, which make your opponent have to approach from a certain way. And Puella's just kind of running this match. Satsuki having some of the least health in the game, Raggio having more health than that. Puella's just doing a great job just catching Massacre on his sidesteps and everything he's doing. Massacre will have to make those adjustments to bring this back in. One thing you want to do as dual Sasuke is, fast. She wants to use that speed to get in and to track down her opponents, but also she does need that crucial meter to get those extensions off her combos. And with Massacre bursting out everything, he's not going to. Puella's rocking full bar, doing his combos, doing his thing, and having a lot of health. He's going to go get his full damage combo off of this. And Massacre's standing at less than half his health and less than half his meter. With that, Raggio's going to pick up 6k off of one combo. Massacre's going to have to do a lot of work to pick great combo coming out, but he will drop it, Ooh, run up guard break, just challenging him right in his face. Raggio, remember in this matchup, she does have a lot of options once people are on top of her. So as a character like dual Sasuke, you don't want to give her space. She loves her space. She loves to be dominant on the battlefield and control all. So those life fibers will actually just stuff out Massacre's approach. And with Massacre rocking no meter, he's going to have to be careful about the way he approaches, and he will get bursted for that, and he will be hanging on by a life fiber threat when it comes to health. But Satsuki being the queen of just stopping her opponents and the queen of momentum, but that seems like it will seal the round right there. Raggio giving Satsuki a good old uppercut straight from the family. If I'm Massacre, I want a small stage. I want something like Pulling Grounds. I want something like Hono Town, something where you can lock down Raggio and not give her that space. He was sitting there just kind of over-respecting Puella, and Sasuke can really just throw out those buttons and really oppress people and make them scared. If Raggio does not feel scared, Raggio will not approach or do anything that she feels like, benefit her. She will not commit unless she knows she needs to commit, and she will get that damage she needs, completely controlling the pace of the game. You gotta disturb that, in the show. Raggio thought she had it all going on, was controlling the pace of the story, and Satsuki shook that up on Raggio Stadium. So you to completely throw something out, going with the Baku Satsuki this time. Baku Satsuki being probably the best jack of all trades in this game, able to space better than some space characters in this game, able to close gaps better and open up better than some characters that pride themselves on opening up. Really a character that most people regard as top tier. So with that being said, we're going to run it back. And what stage? Front Palace. I don't really like this for Massacre. Raggio can really run away with Third Palace if he opens up. But on the flip side, if you fight Raggio on Third Palace and you get the lead, it's really hard for her to open up. But picking the offensive options, we'll go for that hefty damage. 5.2k, and we're looking at an almost dead Satsuki who doesn't even have the meter to get out of anything. And that seems like it may close the round. Hanging on by a thread, but at this point, you know, Massacre does have the meter to keep up, but will he be able to? And with that 8A having so much reach, it will go right through the projectile and take. Massacre's really going to have to find himself an answer to get out of this one, because it looks like he's in a... Ooh, the early burst, and won't be able to meter gain anything. Well, it's not falling for it, but he will get that open up and get that nice crispy damage. But with Ragyo having all the meter, he's not going to be able to get too much off. The luxury of being Baku Sasuke is being able to extend alpha combos from almost anywhere on the screen. But jumping in the air will be his downfall to an anti-air. But looks like he's being able to keep up this round pretty well. Riding that momentum. This game is very momentum based. If you know what you're doing, take rounds just like that.
This can't be. That won't stop. On guard. Final round. Begin.
Ooh. Well, it's the first time he's going to go for the B into A, but that is great for just stuffing out your opponents when they try to commit. And looks like Massacre isn't adapting to this at all, and will set up the light fiber ball and the fiber threads, making Ragyo he's really going to have to find something to get out of this, because right stuck in the corner. And with the guard break special, he will punish for trying to get in, but with dropping it because of the gravity ball, looks like Massacre's finding a way to open up, and looks like he did. Puella is low on the meter, but Massacre's using his meter to reverse rather than using it offensively. That is something I've seen repeatedly throughout the set, is Puella's not letting Massacre be able to have the meter to use it to get that damage. As you can see, I believe this is the first time I've seen Massacre offensive meter to even go for something, but it looks like he won't go for the damage. He's just... Ooh. And that looks like that will be it. Puella will take it over Massacre 2-0 in a very confident fashion. Looks like Puella wasn't really scared at all during those matches, and he will just brush off his sleeve just like Ragyo Kiryuing. Moving on. Ragyo with the BM calling Sasuke pathetic, but definitely a good match. Definitely a show of skill from Puella, being a great lead in the community. Massacre did a good job as well, showing his face and just showing why